What's up, guys? This is Butcher, and in this episode I want to talk about low priority, and I think it's not as bad as many people make it out to be. So to begin with, how do you get into low priority? First of all, maybe your internet sucks, so that kind of sucks, but you shouldn't complain about that, because if your internet sucks, that means you're ruining other people's games too. Like, suppose you just randomly DC sometimes, right? Your laptop was shit, or your connection's shit, or your router provider is shit. So I mean, you kind of deserve to get into low priority if that kind of happens. So just don't play Dota 2, or get a better laptop or whatever. But that's like your problem. That's not like something to blame on the Dota and whatever. I mean, sometimes the network fucks up, yeah, but that's rare. Most of the time, people just whatever have bad connections. I have a 5-year-old laptop, and I never DC. Like, I never have problems with the internet or anything like that. So, like, if I can do it, then a lot of people can do it, you know. So that's one reason. Another reason, people rage quit a lot, or people have a shitty team, so they rage quit. I mean, if you rage quit, then you kind of deserve to be on to low priority. Like, you know exactly what's going to happen, so why the fuck do you rage quit and then complain about being in low priority? Another point is, it's actually pretty hard to get into low priority. Like, I rage quit like once every 2 weeks, like back when I used to play a lot, or when I do play a lot. Actually, I'm going to start playing a lot like pretty soon. I've been going through like a bunch of stuff lately, so I haven't been posting too many videos, sorry about that, but I'm going to get back on it. And yeah, like, you can rage quit once every 2 weeks and you're gonna be totally fine. Like, you're not getting into low priority. So I don't know why people, like, it's actually not as hard, not as easy as people make it out to be to get into low priority. Like, you can rage quit a bunch and you'll be totally fine. I mean, if you rage quit like twice in a row, then yeah, you'll get into low priority, which kind of sucks. The whole thing that they changed to all random, so that kind of sucks. But okay, so I mean, yeah. So basically, what I'm trying to say, if you're in low priority, more times than not, you kind of deserve to be there, because you rage quit or you're in that shit. So you kind of deserve to be there for a reason, right? I mean, like, yeah, 10% of the time the network will fuck up, or something, whatever will happen, or you need to do something in real life, so you need to leave the game. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, you are kind of, anytime you leave, you kind of ruining other people's games. So it makes sense that low priority is there. Now, I fucking love low priority. Like, I don't get into low priority too often, but I don't see why people complain about it so much. And this is an example why. So I got into low priority because I think I quit, like, I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it, like, whatever, 2 weeks ago, and I just quit. And I got into low priority. I was like, oh, okay, shit. And I started playing these games, and they're fucking easy as fuck, or whatever. Like, people are so relaxed. Like, you control or whatever, do whatever the fuck you want to do without consequences or anything. I mean, the all random thing kind of sucks, but whatever. So I'm gonna play the whatever. Yeah, and before I show you these clips, just keep in mind that I don't play Morphling. Like, I played Morphling maybe 5 times my entire fucking life. I've been playing Dota for 6 years. So I don't play Morphling at all, and I just random Morphling and went mid. I was just like, fuck this shit. But yeah, as you watch these clips, just like, okay, like, they might not, the opponents, the Leshrac and Mirana, they might not be like super good at those heroes, but I mean, it's just hilarious watching them play. Like, just look at the Leshrac stuns and the Mirana arrows, and then the whatever, and then the feeds, and it's just watch.
Dire's courier has been slain. Dire's courier has been slain. Dire's courier has been slain.
Monster kill!
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My blade will run red. Triple kill!
Okay, as you could see, this is just this is hilarious, man. But I want to point out that in low priority, there nobody gives a fuck, right? Like, I feel like sometimes people take Dota too seriously and they play these games and then just all focused on winning and like tryharding and whatever and flaming. I mean, in low priority, yeah, like you get the worst of the worst, but you can just play any hero. You can just fuck around. You can just do whatever. And I mean, it's only for 5 games, and the all random kind of forces you to pick heroes. Like for me, I only play all pick. So as I said before, I don't play Morphling too much. So basically, in low priority is the priority that I get to try new heroes in. I mean, I get into low priority like once every I don't know 2 months, 3 months, and it's fun, dude. Like half the games I go like I did this game 33-0, so something like that, some shitty like ridiculous score like 1100 GPM. Like that shit's hilarious. Like I wouldn't get 1100 GPM in any other game, man, in any serious game. So I mean, this is just like a new experience. You could just fuck around, just do whatever. Um and yeah, that's about it, dude. Like, I don't get why people complain about low priority so much. Okay, half the games your team is gonna feed and it's gonna suck, right? But the other half the games you can like have a decent hero and you can like completely destroy the opponent. And the funny thing, for example, like in this game, 2 of the opponents just like were feeding, man. They gave up. They were like they wanted it to be over, man. Just end it quickly, right? They spread their cheeks. But the 3 others were like trying and shit. So you're feeding off of those other people and off the couriers, and then you wreck the 3 other people, and they start QQing and raging, and it's just hilarious watching the reactions of people. And I had just as much fun playing this game as I did any other game. I mean, just in a different way, but I still had a lot of fun playing these games. So, and if the people are feeding, the low priority games end pretty fast, and then you're kind of taught a lesson not to get into low priority. And if you hate low priority so much, then don't get into it. But I feel like it's too many people are just focused on the negative stuff in low priority and just forget that you can kind of have fun and just do whatever the fuck you want to do in low priority and not have any consequences. So yeah, man, I just want to make this video like be like, cheer up, guys. Like low priority is not the worst, man. That's what there's a reason people say low priority, best priority. Thanks for watching.